What's up? Good morning. Market just opened up. Looks like we're getting a nice little push up now. What are you trading? This is NQ futures. Yeah, huge push up right after the open. How's the market moving so fast for you? That's just how the Nasdaq moves. I mean, I'm on the 1 minute chart, so every candle is 1 minute before the next candle. And the New York market just opened, so we got a lot of volatility, a lot of stuff happening, a lot of buyers just pushing price up. So usually how she goes. Sometimes it's a little slower, but so far pretty. I have a trade in USD, JPN. I'm gonna switch. I hate Forex. I know some people like Forex and I know it has its advantages, but like, I mean, yeah, compared to like futures and Nasdaq, it's just not nearly as exciting. What is yours called again? I'll put it in the chat, but it's called NASDAQ or like NQ futures. If you have like TradingView, you can like look it up, you should be able to find it. Or even like NQ1 with a little exclamation point at the end. It's kind of like the symbol or whatever. Yeah, if you look under like futures, it's right next to Forex, and then you search up like NQ, you should be able to find it. And there's also like YES, which is like the S&P 500. So a couple different options there. Yeah, the futures market as a whole is very quick, I would say. A lot of it likes to move kind of like this. Yeah, buyer's kind of relentless here, just pushing straight up to the moon. See if we get a little pullback, and then we can get hopefully a little trade here, make some money. Might be building out potential bull flag here. I haven't pulled back a lot though. We kind of have a little bit of setup, but we've barely pulled back. And we're still pretty far from that 9 EMA, which I would definitely prefer us to pull back a little closer to that, just to have a little support. So that way we're not just like bouncing off of nothing. This definitely could be a little overextended all the way up here at the highs compared to if we pull back a little bit. And then find some support down here. Yeah, so far price action looks promising today. See what she does though. We're already up and above the overnight high Alright, this could be the little pullback we were talking about. Still looking good for the flag. Yeah, I've seen it pull back a little bit more, and then it'll look pretty good for me. Still not bad in general, but only found NQE Mini 100. Yeah, that's like the full name for it. Yeah, NQ or NASDAQ 100 E-mini futures. If it's on TradingView, you should be able to like. There might be a delay because you do have to pay for like the futures data, which is like $4 or $5 a month, I think. So you just might have a delay, but it should look just like this on the 1 minute chart. This is NinjaTrader, which I do agree is pretty clean, which is why I use it. But I have TradingView as well. So yeah, this is NinjaTrader. This is where I execute my trades. Then I also have TradingView on another chart, so I can like see some more things going on. Don't have as many indicators on this, but this is where all the magic happens. Exactly, yeah. NinjaTrade or TradingView to analyze and have some more indicators and things and like alerts. And I can switch between like different assets and things to look at. But then NinjaTrader is where I actually trade. Yeah, TradingView is not bad for, again, looking at charts and stuff, but to actually like make the trades and like do it very quickly, because obviously the market moves very quickly. You need to get in and out of trades quickly sometimes. NinjaTrader does a great job. I'm sure there's some that do an even better job, but this does a good enough job for me. And it's clean. Is your platform working? Top Step just closed my position, shut off. Interesting. I think it's working. Let me.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
My Funny Ticks account is working.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Yeah, these accounts are working. Funny Ticks is anyways. I don't know about the other ones. I lost my Take Profit Trader account, but I'll probably get another one soon. But looks like that bull flag kind of worked out there nicely. But no, yeah, so far Funny Ticks seems to be working just fine on like NinjaTrader. Do you have Top Step X or are you on like Trade-Evade with your Top Step account? Does NinjaTrader have the indicator that tells you MSS and BOS? There might be. NinjaTrader like has a lot of custom indicators that are made by the community, and they'll like put them onto like the NinjaTrader support or like Ninja script ecosystem or whatever it's called. So there's a lot of indicators that you can get that are kind of custom made, and that's pretty nice. But as far as like the default indicators, I'm guessing no, but I don't know for sure. Currently, the indicators I have, like the 9 EMA, 21 EMA, those are default for NinjaTrader. What else? The fair value gaps is actually a new default one as well, if you have the newest version, so that's nice. And that's pretty much all I use. I think this little session thing, this little shaded area that changes, just for like when the New York sessions begins, that's also default for NinjaTrader, which is nice. But this right here, 15-minute opening range high and low, is the white line. That one I had to download from the ecosystem. And then there's probably another one too, but I don't know if there is any that tell you like break of structure or that kind of thing. You'd probably have to stick to TradingView, or you could definitely look it up because there could be one on the ecosystem that someone else made and coded themselves. Yeah, tops up X. Everyone else is complaining theirs is down as well as Alpha's platform. Yeah, that's like a separate platform, so that might make sense why they could be down. But it looks like Trade of Fate, because that's what I have through NinjaTrader, is working. But TopStep X or like any of the those platforms could be down. But I want to know because I don't have any of those. I've been trying to learn liquidity and fair value gap. Could you help me explain fair value gaps? I'll try my best. Basically, you can see the fair value gaps here on the chart, and it's typically the 3 candle setup.
Order submitted.
So I might take this bull flag that we've built here, and we are finding support off that 9 EMA. But basically, 3 candle setup with a fair value gap, right? We have 1 candle, 2 candle, 3 candle. And basically, the fair value gap is the high of the first candle and the low of the third candle. And then the second candle is just the body, if that makes sense. So even you can see the seed up here as well. High of the first candle, then the body of the second candle, and then the third candle. And it's the opposite if it's going down, like a bearish one, right? You see a couple of them down here. We have the low of the first candle, and then you have the body, and then the high of the third candle. Basically, to keep it as simple as I can, it's just an imbalance in the market. So basically, like, between the first candle and the third candle, there was enough buying here that it basically leaves like an imbalance between these 2 candles. There's so much, like the buyers were so strong that they pushed up and created like a gap, basically. That's why it's called a fair value gap or an imbalance, because it leaves a gap between these 2 candles where like right here, there's no gap, right? Like you can see like the first candle, second candle, like there's just no gap between these candles. But then when there's a lot of buying or selling, it leaves a gap between these candles. So it's an imbalance between like the buyers and sellers. So typically the market likes to fill the imbalance.
Order filled.
Right, and then it finds support at the imbalance, and then it'll bounce off of it. If and when it does. Dang, looks like I got kind of faked out here.
Stop filled.
I thought for sure after this candle we'd get a nice little push up, but not today. Hey guys, I'm a general creator on trading, making 20k a week. Oh yeah, don't listen to that guy. Just kidding. He could be cool, but I don't know. We also might just be advertising something. Probably just trying to sell something to you guys. Basically, you mark the fair value gap with a box, and now it should indicate if you should buy or sell. I wish it was that easy, but you do mark them with the box. Yes, I have an indicator on TradingView. It is default to TradingView. I mean, no, NinjaTrader. That marks it for me. I went on TradingView as well. That marks it for me. So that way it's just easy to see. And then you can see like basically yes. All you do is mark it with a box, and it does indicate where there could be some support. But I personally would not just buy when it hits a fair value gap, or sell when it hits a bearish fair value gap. Just because obviously you can see if you see there's 3 bearish fair value gaps here, and you just get up into here, and you just sell here, 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 I mean, you get wrecked, right? This green candle would have wiped you out. But sometimes even like this, you find a little support, but then it still kind of sells through. Like, that's where it's tricky. It doesn't always work, but it is an area that does find support and that you can use to your advantage based on other things, I would say, especially like you said with liquidity sweeps and other other things, right? Break of structure, market structure shift. It can be a good way of the market rebalancing itself. And it still might come down and find some support and balance in this bigger fair value gap. But clearly it's not really supporting this first one very well, even though it looked like it would. I definitely thought it might, but it did not. It still looks like we have like a higher time frame bull flag that wants to play here. We just got kind of faked out on this wick the first time. And still might work out if we push above the 200s here.
Order filled.
I might try it one more time. See if we can make the move to the highs. Looks like it wants to. See if it holds up or if it fakes me out again. Oh yeah, here we go. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. We're getting close. We're getting almost 10 points there. Just gotta get a little break up, which we're not quite getting, unfortunately. Top step not working. That's what someone else in the chat was saying. They said top step X is down. Yeah, I've never used like the Top Step X or like the Project X platform, but I'm guessing they're down right now. Seems to be the consensus right now. But TraderVate's working fine. That's what I'm using through NinjaTrader. So that is unfortunate though. You're better than me. I would have closed that 130. You're patient. Sometimes I am. I've traded enough that I do, if I'm in a good setup, I do like to trust it a little bit, let it do its thing. But sometimes if I'm up 130 or around 200, I will try and just go break even. But sometimes it does depend on like the size of the trade that I'm making. Like with this one, we're risking like 460. I kind of am okay to let it go up to like 200 or 300 before I go break even. Which I might do now just since we had that little push and failed. But it is a little choppy kind of right now, so I imagine we get stopped out. Which is fine. I mean, we kind of failed to take the highs earlier. So if we fail again to take the highs, probably means we're going straight down. Yeah, there's just not a lot of buyers right now. See if that changes though. Keeps giving me a little hope there. Kind of gets up there a little bit, but then it kind of comes back down. Yeah, buyers kind of edging the highs there. Any second now, it's just gonna pop up. That's the thing. If it's going to. I'd still stop me out here. It's pretty tight. But any second now, hypothetically, it'll just get a nice little pop. Kind of like that, but a little stronger. Now that's more like it.
Target filled.
There we go. That's the idea. A little tight there. Almost got stopped at break even. But luckily we held that 9 EMA and we got that pop that we're talking about. There we go. Made back our loss plus some extra. We'll take it. Nice flag there. A little unlucky. We got in a little early here. Got stopped out, but then the flag held up. We tried again and worked out nicely. All right, let's see if we get anything else here. We do have, I believe, right here, the 15-minute opening range high. So far, we're kind of rejecting it. But if we can get nice close above it, that could be another opportunity for a retest. I would have been in that long if the top step would have loaded. The servers are down. Yeah, that's really unfortunate that top step is down because, man, it always sucks to miss some good winning trades. I think that was me one of the days with my take profit trader account because I was not trading it. Just because I was hoping that they'd reset it after like that one weird day. And I was like, shoot, I'm missing all these good trades right now. What platform do you use to trade? This is NinjaTrader, which is like through the Trade-of-8 API or whatever it's called. It's been down for like 50 minutes. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It's freaking rough. Amazon's down too. Interesting. I have not heard about it. Yeah, I wish there was more that they would do when stuff like that happens. Like, I know, obviously, they make money when traders fail and buy more accounts as a prop firm and stuff. And there's times where they can be very generous when there's like outages and things, right? If there's like mass problems, they'll like reset everyone's red P&L. Prop firms have done a good job at stuff like that in the past. But at the same time, yeah, I mean, for a lot of us, it is kind of like a job. And, you know, it would be nice if there was some compensation for something like this, right? When you have an outage like this where you just can't even trade, it'd be nice if they gave you just a small win, if that makes sense. Like, if you're on like a 50K account, if they give you like $100 or $200, just as like a little complimentary like win since you weren't able to trade. Because if you think about it, for them, it probably doesn't change too much. I mean, obviously, like, some traders are going to lose money, which wouldn't happen if the servers are down. But for all the people that would trade normally, a lot of them are probably making more than $200. So they just kind of give people $200 and that might even it out where everyone still gets a little something for not being able to trade and for the servers being down. But then they still don't lose like a ton of money on their end, if that makes sense. Like, that's not enough to pass accounts or get payouts, but just a little bump, you could say. It's like, oh, you weren't able to trade today? Here's like $100. Or if you're like on a 150K account, maybe it's like 400 or 500 or something. or even just like 300. Just a little something. So you're not quite as frustrated that you missed a lot of good trades. But realistically, that probably is just not gonna ever happen. Especially since typically when you reach out to them with issues and it is like related to trade evade or some other thing, like the issue I had on stream last week where the market just shot up and then I couldn't exit my order because it wasn't a mass, reported issue. I was the only one who had a problem. They're basically blaming like trade evades a little bit, but also like NinjaTrader, and they're like, yeah, like it's not our fault. So if it was like a problem for everybody on using the prop firm, it's like maybe they would fix it. But obviously, I don't think there's much they could do for me, or not much they would do anyways as an individual. So yeah, it's what it is. Kind of sucks though. Still kind of just struggling to stay above that 15-minute high here though. Buyers have kind of been struggling most of the day today. We did finally get this bull flag to play out, but we kind of had like a failed attempt here. And then it was pretty slowly made our way up and then got to the highs. Kind of got above the 15-minute range high and then just can't really hold it. So I imagine buyers just aren't really the strongest here. I don't know if they want to continue this move or not. Might be making our way down to the lows here. M. Gurney, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Still kind of just sitting here, not really doing much, unfortunately. It's a little early for the chop, but I mean, we'll see what happens. See if we can get a better close above these highs, continue higher, or get back below these lows and maybe get a reversal or something to happen. Until then, we might just be kind of chopping. We'll see. Any trades? Yeah, you should be able to see them here, and you should see my P&L kind of at the top. So far, just this one trade a little early, took a little loss, negative 250. And then we took this better trade here, got 460 out of it. So now we're up like 210 in total. Still waiting for some more, hopefully, but yeah, it's definitely W on this one. Almost got stopped out break even, but worked out very nicely. We just need to get out of this little range we've made here. If we're gonna do anything. Kind of tough just sitting here. Oh, that was interesting. I just got like an alert saying that my live is not eligible for recommendation. Restricted in search results for the next 10 minutes. Because my live does not comply with the For You feed eligibility standards. It doesn't give me like a reason though. Don't know why that was, unless someone like reported the live for some reason. I don't know. I haven't done anything different than normal. Anyways. That second trade was revenge trading, bro. It definitely looks like it could be that way, but I would say that it was not. For those of you that saw it live, they might agree. Basically, to try and explain it, if you're still around. Basically, we had the bull flag here, and we kind of faked it out, and I took a small loss. But we held the bull flag, and then we found the support here down at the 21 EMA, and we made it all the way back up here. So you could call it revenge trading, but I just tried the bull flag again because I basically just assumed that my original entry was a little early, which it was, and then this next one we won. So I think emotionally I was not revenge trading, but it definitely could look that way for sure. Buyer's definitely losing momentum though, yeah, I would agree. We're kind of just chopping around at the highs now. But buyers could step up like they are now and push us to new highs, and then we might be chilling to keep going up. Also, there's just like absolutely no news today. Forgot to mention that. I guess there is some like 6-month bill bid covers or whatever those are. Trump greets Australia at 9 o'clock. I don't know if that'll matter too much though. And on like Forex Factory, Monday's just got nothing. Which typically with like a no news Monday, not even like a small little yellow folder, can definitely be a little harder to trade in my experience. Which would explain like maybe some of these fake moves or chop. So see what happens. Maybe a little careful here. Might definitely try and be cautious just because 460, 250 on your screen. Yes. If that's a question of what those are, that's a red negative $250 loss and then a positive $460 win. You can see like the entry and the exit for those with these little arrows. Which then would equal my P&L up here of 210. Yes, you're welcome. Also, yeah, I got distracted from my earlier thought. I don't know what it was. But could just be chopping. I think something about just being a little extra careful today with No News Monday and the fact that we've already made a little profit. Can you explain why you entered there, please? Of course. So the original entry, I was looking at this right here. I mean, we'll have to kind of maybe pretend some of this other stuff hasn't happened. You can see right here, we had these candles making lower highs, and then we found some support at the 9 EMA, and then this big wick up that closed green. So I thought for sure if we get above here and we push up here, that we'd basically get a nice little pop to the highs right up here. Call it a bull flag. Unfortunately, we kind of went up, faked this out, and then went down, and we got a small loss of 250. But we'll bring it back here. This bull flag kind of held up with the candles going lower and lower. We found more support here at the 21 EMA, came up, and then so I said, okay, well, if we get above here or up here-ish in this area, we'll try it again. So I did, and then that's basically what we were wanting to happen the first time, which didn't happen, but then we tried it again, and then it worked. Looks like we are actually making our way higher here now. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Like it's what I think is considered a typical bull flag setup. But thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Looks like we are pushing the highs now. Could be looking good to keep going up. What's 9 EMA? It's the 9. That's kind of like the period or like the time frame of sorts for the exponential moving average. So basically, this blue line, that's what that is. And I can kind of set it to like whatever I want, but typically the 9 and the 21 are areas of that the market likes to respect pretty well. But basically, as price moves, it basically creates this exponential moving average, is what it's called. And that's what this line represents. It's basically the average price over that period. What strategy do you use? I use a couple different ones, but I usually explain them kind of as they're happening. But this is kind of one that I've been doing a lot recently on stream. Is a bull flag or a bear flag, which is this kind of setup. You can even see this one right here, right? We had these 3 candles kind of go down, and then we had this price get kind of down here, and it pushed up. And once we break this candle here, we get a nice little breakout higher. So that's one that I've typically been taking, and it's kind of the main one. But I've also been taking retests off of higher. Yeah, no, I don't know the word I'm looking for. Basically, areas that are more likely to have support or resistance. So for example, this is the overnight high right here, this blue line. And if we would have gone through it and came back down, I would have probably put an order there for like a buy.
Order canceled.
To find that support to then push higher. And then same with this, we just didn't really get like a nice move here. But the idea would have been like we get like a little move up and then we kind of retest it. So I've been taking that as well as a strategy. I have a couple others as well on like the 5-minute chart that I'll take, but they don't happen as much. And like I said, I'll kind of explain them as I'm looking at them and as I'm trading them. But there's a couple different ones that I look for. I guess I could sum it up by saying the strategy I use is to wait for very good A+ setups and then make a trade. Is Top Step working now? I do not know. Is anyone else in the chat on Top Step X? Would they know? I guess maybe their I do have their Discord. I could check, but I do not have any Top Step accounts, so I do not know if it is working or not. Status updates. I do not see any updates though on their Discord. At 6:21, they have an update saying they've received reports that some traders are experiencing issues on Top Step X due to an ongoing outage. It says they'll provide updates as soon as we have more information. In the meantime, please refrain from trading until services are fully restored. So there's no new update on that channel. Feeling like shorting. Definitely could be good. I mean, like we've talked about, the market momentum with the buyers is pretty low. They are making a new highs. I will give them that. But they definitely don't have a lot of strength here. Unless we just like slowly grind up, which could happen. But we might just start chopping around. Could have another bull flag here. Not as pretty as some of the other ones. A little ugly. But we could get a little move up there. But yeah, we definitely could be overdue for some shorts, potentially. Could make our way and take out some of these lows and then reverse back down a little bit. We'll see though. Okay, so they checked. Yeah, not working. Like I said, the Discord, I'll keep the Discord up, so if they do send an update, I can let you guys know. But also, yeah, if there's anyone in chat who is on Top Step, they would know as well. Seems to be a pretty popular platform. Top Step X. I guess they don't have any like fees, do they? I forgot about that. Oh, here's that short that could be playing out. But yeah, kind of nice. Kind of nice to not have to pay any like commissions or fees on the trades. If I remember correctly, that's what Top Step X has. Especially if you're taking like small scalping trades. Which I'll take some like the ones that I did. But I don't take like the most little trades like that. But you're taking like a lot of trades just for small little wins. That's where Top Step X or any of those things would be really nice, because if you're not paying fees, the fees add up. I know some days after I'm done trading, I look back and I'm like, shoot, I'm down like $50 or even more just from fees, which isn't a lot, but like it's still, depending on your strategy, it can add up. Do you use fair value gap? I do sometimes, yes. I have on my chart. I don't just buy blindly off of fair value gap. I do look at them and use them to kind of support my bias. Or on the 5-minute, I'll use them a little bit more if we get like an inverse or something like that. Five-minute tends to be a little bit better with some of those things. But last year I did get, was it like 6 payouts from Apex? And yeah, I was trading basically just liquidity sweep, market structure shift, and then go back into fair value gap, reject out of it. Anyways, made a bunch of payouts just doing something like that. And I still do look at that. I just haven't been trading it quite as consistently recently. But it did work very well for me last year, so definitely have not given up on it completely, but I've been trying some other things with different accounts. That's kind of the goal right now, is I have a couple different accounts. Right now just with Funny Ticks, but I did have some with Take Profit Trader and some other firms as well, just to kind of spread out, you know, use different firms, use different strategies. That way, if one thing's not working, chances are another thing might be working. And then if I can keep my win rate obviously good on all of the strategies, then we'll just make money across the board. But yeah, sometimes some strategies work better, sometimes some don't, or sometimes they all do. But it is kind of, I have noticed it's rare that no strategy works. But that doesn't mean it doesn't happen, of course. But it does look like the sellers could be getting ready for their move here. We kind of took out these little lows on the 1 minute. But I would definitely maybe wait a little bit until we get a little bit better of a move, right? Take out this low or this low. Then we could be shaping up for potential reversal. Like maybe I will use a little fair value gap trade here. We'll see. Feel like get below this low, make a fair value gap down. But it doesn't look like we're going to get that right now. We'll definitely keep our eye on it for sure. Back to the 15-minute high. Kind of finding some support there. But I might just kind of chop around it as well. We'll see. Again, it's a no news Monday, which sometimes is nice, but sometimes it means the market's gonna not really go anywhere because there's no news or bias to really push it. So I wouldn't be surprised if we kind of get back down here maybe and just kind of chop. We kind of went and took out some of these highs, kind of failed to go higher. We could reverse, but we also could just kind of get back down to where this volume is down here and just chop. Definitely going to be cautious of that. Big red screen, buy the red candle. That is definitely what some people like to do. See a big red candle, click buy right after, get a little move up. Typically, I don't know, I'm a little afraid to do that, but I know I've seen it work plenty of times. I don't know, someone else in the chat was talking about that too previously. Sometimes I just get afraid that, you know, even if we get a big red candle, we'll just keep going down. Which on a day like today, you're probably safe because it's kind of a little choppy with a little bit of a bias to the upside, but not a super strong one. Actually might have a bull flag on the 5-minute chart shaping up here. Yeah, a little bit of a upward bias still kind of trending up a little bit. But at the same time, kind of a little choppy, a little bit rangy. So definitely, I see a little red candle. Might not be a bad idea to buy that. Oh, unless you're saying like there's a big red screen next to the red candle. Oh yeah, if you're talking about this, that's the fair value gap. Sorry about that. For some reason I read buy and thought like buy like go long. But no, yeah, if you're talking about this red box next to the red candle, that is a bearish fair value gap. It's an indicator that you can see there's some green ones over here or some more red ones. Caught a good one? I'd say so. Yeah, I was a little early on this bull flag, caught a little loss, but then we found some support at the 21, and then I tried it again and got 460 out of it. So, sitting pretty good, up 210. See if we find anything else, but looks like we might just start chopping around unless we do take the highs out and keep going higher. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Yeah, we're still finding some support. Kind of keeping this bullish bias for the most part. Caught a long last night with 4 minis. Dang, okay. I wish I could trade. Yeah, apparently Top Step is down. I got their Discord up and it looks like there's still no update. Yeah, not being able to trade has gotta be like the worst. Sometimes though it's actually not the worst thing because you save yourself from some trades or some chop. Which like I said, could be the case here. If we don't take these highs out, we could just start chopping around a little bit since there's not really like a lot of news today. Well, there's like none basically. Oh, really? Top Step? Yeah, that's what a couple people have been saying is Top Step's down. And I checked the Discord and they did say at 6:21 a.m. my time that experiencing issues with Top Step X. Just a black and yellow page saying there's an outage being worked on. SMH. Dang. At least it like tells you that something's wrong. It's being worked on. Typically, like I don't know if any of you have used like Rhythmic before, but that's what I used to use with like Apex and stuff. It's just the Rhythmic servers. And if they were down, like you just didn't even know. It just like wouldn't work and like you couldn't really make trades. But like sometimes they wouldn't tell you that it was down. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they do rig it sometimes. It's like, oh, let's have a little outage today to stop people from making more money, or to make people lose money even if they're like in the middle of trades. That'd be kind of dumb, while at the same time, I've seen some companies do some pretty sketchy things before, so trying to catch a trade before class, but I guess I'm gonna have to wait for tomorrow. Dang, might be the case. But also, it's a Monday. That's true. It's got to be the makers. It's always the market makers. Now, typically, I have red days on Mondays. not always, but I definitely have more red days on Mondays than I think other days. I'm not sure if that's the same for you, but if it is, maybe you're getting a little lucky here. But it does seem to be a pretty trendy day, so your strategy might have worked well today, but we'll see. I'll never understand how it randomly goes down. The code have to be changed, and that can't happen without it physically being changed. Yeah, like I see what you're saying, and I agree. But I did just think of like Wi-Fi, and sometimes like Wi-Fi just goes down. You have to like reset the router or whatever. So I don't know if it's something similar to that, or it just like has like a little issue, or like maybe the server's just not communicating with it correctly, so they have to like shut it down. Otherwise, it's gonna have other issues. I don't know. It is weird. It is weird though. Yeah, because unless it is like, yeah, an internet or a Wi-Fi thing, it's like, why is it not working? You know, why is it down? Because yeah, like the code should still like be the same. Looks like we are getting those buyers to come through now. Looks like it might just be kind of going up and up. Might be a slow grind to the upside. Alrighty, good luck to the both of you guys. I'm gonna just sit in class and not look at his charts. Probably for the best. Probably best not to look at the charts if you can't trade. Don't want to have that FOMO or anything like that. But thanks for coming to the stream as always. Appreciate it. Good luck in class and probably see you tomorrow. 25,300, a chop zone area. Ooh, good to know. Sometimes I forget to look at the higher time frames, but we definitely have a lot of, look at it now, we have a lot of volume, previous volume at like the 25,300s up to like the 350s, 380s. So we definitely could find ourselves chopping around up there. So definitely a good thing to keep an eye on. Hello, Jehemeb. Sorry, I probably butchered that. Why are you talking about like for the chop? Just because of a previous chop that was at that area a couple of days ago. If you look at like the 1 hour, the 2 hour chart and scroll back, you can see it. Just like more so on like the 1 hour. You can see around the 300, a lot of candles and some previous consolidation. So yeah, if we get up there, I definitely won't be surprised if we do in fact do a little bit of chop. little bit of support there at the 80s. Pulling back a little bit. See how this candle closes. Looks like it might actually close green. A little bounce off the 90 MA there. And it looks like it still wants to go up for now. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that candle. A little slap up. A little pop. Yeah, might take a sec, but I do think we are going to get up to those 300s or maybe even higher. We'll see. Like I said, might just kind of slowly grind up. Not really fast, and maybe not a lot of opportunity to make any trades, but just slowly kind of work its way higher and higher. I feel like it's been a while since we've seen a lot of that. Well, on a day like today with no news, I think it's definitely a possibility, especially since we're not chopping, but that doesn't mean, like we talked about earlier, get up to the 300s and then chop around up there, potentially. So we'll see. Oh boy, NASA just confirmed Earth now has 2 moons until the year 2083. I don't know how that affects the markets, but I guess that's kind of cool. Mason, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Nah, I just pulled up Instagram and there was a post saying that the Earth now has 2 moons. I don't know if that's even a reliable source, but looks like there's just like a little asteroid or something that is now orbiting with the moon. Clearly the market likes that because we're going up today. 2 moons is a good thing. Hypothetically. Alright, pulling back down a little bit more. A little support there, the 90 MA again. Kind of struggling to go higher. Kind of like we had earlier today with some of these moves. So we definitely could consolidate a little, maybe build out a flag and then continue higher. Yeah, so far we're kind of, buyers are struggling just a little bit. See if we can take out the highs here or not. Wonder if it's going to break the 300 area. I don't know, that's what I've been kind of wondering as well. So far it's getting kind of tight up here. Again, could break out, make it to the 300s, but yeah, definitely could pull back to the 50s, find some support in here, and then continue back up. Yeah, market's kind of slowing down a little bit. ATR is going down. See what happens, but definitely could be running low here on opportunity for more good trades. Ooh, I need to hit 315. Is that where your profit target is? Or is that where you're looking to make a trade? Oh yeah, he is the Master Chief right here. He will lead us to profitability. TP at 315, but if it regresses to 250s, that's fine. All right. So you're chilling right now. I don't know if I ever watched the Halo series on Netflix. Is it still on there? You liked it but got scrapped. I hate it when they do that though. It's like a good series, like a good first season, but then they just like don't never make another season. Oh, they just put it on there? I have to give it a watch. But yeah, it's definitely a bummer when they scrap a good show. Maybe if enough people watch it, they'll one day make another season or try again. Can only hope. There's a little push up though. Kind of broke out of this consolidation here to the 95s. Looks like almost to the 300s. Stormlord, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. They should have kept going with it because they really didn't get into actual Halo. Yeah, maybe I'll have to watch it, see if it's any good. I didn't like really get into the games when I was younger. I usually play like Call of Duty and stuff. But I did play a little bit with my cousin once, and it was pretty fun. Definitely kind of wish I did get more into Halo back in its prime. Yeah, that's a little annoying they didn't actually get into it though. Yeah, there's the 300. A little bit of resistance there. It looks like it might get up in here, but yeah, let's see what happens. See if we just chop around up there, or if we kind of just keep going higher. So far, it's kind of what we're doing. We're just slowly making our way up and up. Kind of hard to imagine we do anything else, but we will see. Yeah, there it goes. Still going up. I know. That's what I'm kind of wondering too. Unless it is like the 50s maybe. Still got a ways to go maybe. We'll see. Top step is still down. My king would have cooked so much. Gosh dang, yeah. If it wasn't for top step, we'd have some traders in the chat making some good money. Oh, your long would have cooked so much. Yeah, today would have been a great day for a long. That's for sure. A lot of long opportunity. Tops are trying to be extra with their own platform instead of just using Trade Exactly. Do they still have like Trade as an option, or did they get rid of it? Do they only have Top Step X now? Don't they still have like Rhythmic? And I thought they said that Trade. Maybe it is just like Top Step X. Maybe some room up to the 40s. Looks like they still have Quant Tower, which I'm guessing is through Rhythmic. Because if there's Rhythmic, you can use a lot of platforms through Rhythmic. Like you can use NinjaTrader, you can use Sierra Charts, Quant Tower. You can use a lot of them. I'm looking at their Discord, and on their platform hub, they have TopStep X and Quant Tower. So I'm not sure how they're connecting to Quant Tower, but I imagine it's Rhythmic. You said they discontinued it. They only use TopStep. Dang. So no more Trade. That is a bummer. I feel like Trade like the staple. Like everyone's got Trade or Rhythmic. Rhythmic's another big one for prop firms. Like with Apex, TopStep. Actually, I'll just go to the website and check TopStep. My live account is with Trade. Oh, nice. I'm guessing... Huh, incorrect username or password. Interesting. No, it won't let me log in for some reason. Wonder if they like shut down my account or something because I haven't used them in a long time. That'd be funny. No, but yeah, it makes sense that they'd still have Trade for live accounts. Because I could be wrong, but I don't think like Project X, I don't know if they would be able to have like live money on there just because of like how the platform works. But I could be wrong. Because most of like the evaluations or combines are like sim or like the sim funded accounts. So typically those, yeah, you're just trading like sim. I don't know what's going on with the live. My live keeps getting like restricted. I still have like 10 viewers, so we're chilling, I think. But I keep getting this notification pop up. It says your live is not eligible for recommendation. It's restricted for the next 10 minutes. Something about I don't comply with the standards. Community guidelines. But it doesn't give me a reason. It says reason, and then there's no reason. So, I still have 10 viewers. I mean, we're still doing better than, I'd say above average for my stream, so I don't know what's going on, but I don't think I'm breaking any rules. I'm just chilling. My music should be copyright free as well, so Not really sure unless someone's reporting my stream because they don't like me. Chopping around as expected here. Yeah. That is what we kind of expected. OJ, thank you for the follow. Oh, yeah, it's been a good stream. I'm not sure why that notification keeps popping up. Clearly people are finding it. 10 viewers, 16 followers. I'm killing it. Appreciate the support. Somebody reporting a stream with 5 to 10 people is crazy if they're actually doing it. That's what I was thinking, but like I've never had this happen before. And the only thing that like has changed is there was someone in the chat earlier. I don't know if you were here when he was here. What was his name? It was like Chad Sartine or something. And he was just like advertising, like he's like, hey, if you're interested in like new trading, like message me, I can help you. He's like, I make $20,000 a week. Message me if you're interested. I think he's just trying to sell something, or like yeah, spamming and kind of like trying to like sell his whatever, get people to like reach out and message him. So I just like muted him because I was like, my boy's just trying to like advertise and spam the chat. So I just muted him. And then after that, that's when that's when I started getting notifications here and there. So I don't know if he's just salty and if he's just like reporting the stream because I muted him. That's something I can think of. Just since I've never had that happen on stream before. Hope you respond. Oh, you're gonna message me? I mean, I would probably will respond. But I was just quoting the other guy. I don't make $20,000 a week. But I am happy to answer any questions and help people along their journey with what I have learned and show you what I do, obviously. But I definitely do not claim to make $20,000 a week. But I'll try and answer any questions that I can. Yeah, I'm guessing it was him. No, but despite his efforts, if this is him, I mean, yeah, we still got 8, 9 viewers, which I think is more than normal. Normally I only have like 5 or 6, maybe even 4. I don't know. It depends on the day. Yeah, we've had a good amount today. 697 views total. Pretty solid. I'd say it's been a good stream. We're only an hour, 25 minutes in as well. It looks like we are still just kind of making our way up. See if we get up to the 50s or not. Like we kind of talked about. I might pull up some Battlefield here though, since we're almost getting to the point where I didn't end the stream, but we'll play Battlefield for a little bit. I know I put that in the title. So if some people were expecting that, this is it. Can't let them down. Plus I want to play. I still haven't played, like, I was going to play over the weekend a little bit, but I just didn't have any time. So I still have not really gotten a lot of time to play it on my own. So I think I only have like 1 or 2 hours logged in the game. But we'll find some time. Life gets busy, but we'll find some time and play a little bit more. And then obviously we'll try to play a little more on our stream as well. I think we've found some settings that make it a little bit better quality. Because I know sometimes it'll chop a little bit on the stream. We'll see how that goes this time. Let's see if we get any other setups here. but I'm not sure if we will. Just because it's almost that time of day where we do chop or we slow down a little bit. ATR is down to a 10, not my favorite. We might just kind of slowly make our way up. It's definitely good momentum for Friday. The price action, I'll definitely give it some credit for Monday. But I feel like it's only a matter of time before we just kind of chop around. Especially since we haven't yet. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens. Again, keep my eye on the chart as always. Definitely not afraid to make some trades while I play like I've done before. That's where a lot of my clips on TikTok and YouTube come from. But we'll definitely see if we can get the market to move a little bit. Sometimes that's what happens is I'll turn the game on, start playing a little bit, and then that's when the market starts moving. I actually might even have a flag here. 10. What period settings are you using? So currently I'm on the 1 minute chart, and this is the 14. You can see down here, I think it's on. Yeah, it should be on the stream. You can see down here, ATR, NQ, 1 minute, and then the 14 period. For the ATR, you can see it just dipped below to a 9.92. So that's what this is. Yeah, 1 minute time frame. I'm watching that 40-50 area for a short. Hard to get long way up here. I know that's my problem. It's typically with this price action, I'd be waiting for a pullback, kind of like this, and a bull flag, and then go long. But because of how much we've been going long, like all day long, I mean, kind of hard for me to want to go long again all the way up here. So you might just time the top. And that'd be awkward. Very awkward. Alright, let's see. Got some Liberation Peak here. Good map from the beta. I do some sniping. It looks too good on the 5 minute. Everything is showing a long position. Nice. Yeah, no, 5 minute. 5 minutes looking real nice. Just kind of making its way up. Looking quite nice. The jets will forever be one of the coolest things in this game. Just the sound. Alright, stream looks good. That's good. Hopefully it stays like that. Yeah, long still play if you're in it. Yeah, definitely 5 minutes. Everything's looking for the long. Got the notification again. It's a pretty cool collision battlefield this past week. I think I've seen some too. It might be time for me to make one here. With the charts up, that'd be pretty sick. Get some good sniping clips maybe. Let's see though. Like I said, I still gotta play more. I haven't played a lot. Like I'm still not in the battlefield zone or whatever you want to call it. I guess that was kind of cool. Oh, that was a close one though. A little quick scope on that guy. Oh, there's a guy literally right there. That's right, that's right. We'll pull back here though. This could be setting up for that reversal potentially. I was gonna get on Saturday, but it's too busy. Yeah, no, that was me. I mean, obviously I already have the game, but I was gonna play Saturday, but then just had some other stuff going on. Oh, that spawned right in front of the tank. That was not the smartest. No one's gonna revive me either. Lame. It's alright. We'll lock in here. I got kind of pinched here from C and D. Kind of in a rough spot with tanks and stuff. I'm not sure. I see him shooting, but I don't know if I can actually shoot him. Looks like he's shooting me, so maybe. Really hard to see that. But yeah, weekends always get busy. Yeah, I'll have to get in to play a little bit more, so that way I actually can do like decent on stream and I don't just suck. Oh, it's part of a tank. Nice. $80. Ah, it's just his gun. Can't quite get an angle on him. They're not peeking. Gotta hit the heads if I want to get the kills. Ah, he died before I could shoot him. I might need to be a little more aggressive here. Our team's kinda... Oh no. That was not good. I'm out. Alright, we'll heal for a sec. Let's heal for a sec. Still kind of pulling back, but it could be a high time frame bull flag as well. So we got a couple of teammates up here trying to make some progress. Oh. Oh, Claymore? I was like, how did I die? That's unfortunate. Hate to see it. Alright, could be the bull flag here. Oh, we're back. Thank you, sir. Alright, let's... Oh, I missed. Oh, I don't know how that missed. We're doing better now. We got C. Let's go. Oh, we got a tank. B. There we go. There's a headshot. Gotta get some more of those headshots if I wanna... Uh-oh. That's awkward. Yeah, still not doing the best. Oh yeah, I should have hit that for sure. Same with that, that should be an easy headshot. Man, I'm rusty. Okay, this could be The bull flag here, playing out. We might try it here if we pull back a little bit more. Just because we don't want like a bad entry. But we might have kind of missed the opportunity there. Yeah, there's a little push up. Definitely too late to get in now. Jeez. I'm not doing good right now, chat. This guy got you, I got you. If it rips through the low volume zone at 300, I might be in trouble. Ooh. Wait, didn't you get your top profit target at 315 though? Aren't you like already good? Oh, new TP at 348. That makes more sense. Jump back in, gotcha, gotcha. I think I'm hearing someone's voice chat. Which is normally fine, but it's like staticky, so I don't like it. Can I shoot the pilot? I feel like I should be able to. Oh, I'm dead. He's mad at me. It looks like the bull flag, a nice little push up there. Kind of stopped there at the highs, but might still be good. Dang, I need to hit the headshots. What the? Well, that was weird. Alright, let's go to B. Yeah, hopefully it gets up to the 348 for your new target. Yeah, it might be too aggressive here as a sniper, but someone's got to play the objective. We'll just hide right here. We're chilling. Someone has to, exactly. Clearly my team is not doing too well. We're getting obliterated by this other team. Not quite sure where these guys are at. Oh, literally right there. He has a suppressor, that's why. No, but yeah, team, we only have 200 tickets left. They have 700. Like, what's up with that? Is no one capturing flags over here? They've barely lost any since the game started. Oh, we gotta get down. I cannot see them. Ah, I didn't even see the glint. Alright, you're just gonna stare at me, buddy, or are you gonna pick me up? Come on, man. He's just standing there. Oh yeah, we're getting dominated now. There you go, that's a little bit better. Need to hit these headshots though. There we go. Oh, I'm dead. Too many of them. There's too many of them. What are we going to do? Oh, there's the break of the lows. Could be reversal. Could be something. I feel like my team just doesn't spot people either. Like I look out and I see like nobody, and I just like start getting shot. Like this guy. Can't even see. Can barely see him. We're just getting dominated here. I need my teammates to spot people. Also doesn't help that the visibility is like so low right now. Can't even see these guys. I'm just trying to shoot through the mist. This could actually be the move down here potentially to get back up. Yeah, our team got wrecked. 700 points still. Holy cow. It's gotta be like one of the worst performances that there is. I could be... See how we react to this for value gap here, but we might be...
Order filled.
I might try a little short here, a little... This is kind of the trade I would take last year when I was getting some payouts. A little sweep of the highs, break the lows, get back into a fair value gap and kind of close out of it like that. And then we got Delta and ES as well supporting it. We do have a green candle kind of pushing a little into drawdown, but that's fine. We're okay with that. And we'll just go for like a little 1-to-1 down here. Yeah, there it is. Come back down. That's kind of the idea, and then we'll just go break even when we get the chance. Ah, shoot, I meant to change to not sniping for this map. Another beta map, so I want to play the new maps, but I'm okay playing maps I'm familiar with too, because then I might play a little bit better. See if we still can get some sniping going. Get some clips or something cool. I feel like the movement might just be me sucking, but I feel like the movement's just like weird. I don't know if it's different than the beta or if it's just the same. I'm still just not used to it. Because I went back to playing Battlefield 1 after the beta was over. But people can just like side strafe super quickly when they're shooting. So it's really hard to like snipe just because people are like moving side to side like this. I thought that was a person. There we go. Yeah, typically like there should be some penalties for like moving, which would kind of force people to like stay still a little bit more when they shoot. So that I can snipe them. I think there's someone over here still. Oh, it didn't let me shoot. There was like a little delay there. Also, looks like we might have gotten faked out on this trade, but that's kind of the idea though. That's kind of the move. Just as like an example, and typically it, again, in the past has worked well. But obviously there's a reason I haven't really taken these trades in a little while. Just because they haven't worked quite as well. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, there's a tank. Not a fan of that.
Contact! Sniper! Stay low!
Alright, alright. This is not the map for sniping, in case you were wondering. Oh boy.
Stop filled.
Alright, stopped out.
Contact! Hostile troops sighted! Eyes on AT!
Alright, we got the headshot on that guy. But we were unable to survive the tank. Yeah, a little unfortunate, I got stopped out. Probably could have waited for a little bit better confirmation there, but it's kind of the move. Doesn't work every time, but could have been a nice little reversal. Alright, let's go here. Dang, his teammates saved his life. I'm stuck. Stuck on something. Also a little laggy in this building. Aw, dang, got flanked. Don't know how I'm still alive. That was a bad push, but we're here. I don't know how those bullets did not register there. Alright, we're kind of locking in now a little bit. Hopefully get to see here.
Contact! Enemy infantry!
Alright, bad push. We're kind of popping off now, 15 and 5. I think I can still spot people. I'm down. Maybe not. Can't remember. Alright, let's try and help these guys. I was hoping someone would come over and I'd be able to use this bad boy. Guess not.
Let's move!
Oh, I got a tank. Not good. Oh, I can make it. Yeah, it looks like we could be getting that chop now. As we kind of failed to make this reversal. We took the highs and we could hold, keep going up. But I do kind of imagine we kind of just chop around here now. Got stuck on something. I had a lot of dead teammates. We're doing well though. Holding these flags. Just gotta hold C and B and we should be able to come back. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, that was close. Unfortunate, unfortunate. Market still just going kind of nowhere. What can you do? Looks like we got a lot of momentum now. He's not messing around anymore. Keep him alive, come on. Yeah, let's go. Oh dang, he wrecked me. Yeah, Mark and I not really going anywhere. Unfortunately, can't make back our little loss today, but that's alright. Probably should have, like I said, been a little more careful earlier. Just kind of knowing that it was a Monday. No news. We've been going up all day. So it's kind of unlikely that we got that reversal, but we're still kind of here for it. Still took the setup. That was good. Oh yeah, that was great. Oh, the tank's still there. Oh, they are reviving each other. Shaping out to be a pretty good game so far. Oh wow. I got yeeted. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's a crazy angle that tank has. But it's working. He's getting a ton of kills just shooting against that wall.
I need a fucking medic!
Come on, somebody pick me up. Oh well. Ah, I can't really see his head, but he can see me. See if we can sneak up on these guys. Oh, they actually backcapped us. That might not be good. I better get these flags back so they don't actually win. After our great comeback. We should be good though. Might be a close one. Might be a close one. Gotta get E and D back. I don't know what's going on back there. Yeah, we can't seem to do it. And if we all spawn back here, that's not good either. I was hoping to spawn on my squad mate. We have a tank here, so we should be able to get E. So I might head to D. What the? That was crazy. Didn't realize LMGs were that good at range. I didn't even have time to like run away or dodge. Yeah, we might actually lose this game. I don't know why my team is giving up on the objectives. We were doing really good. And now we're just done. Giving up. Gonna be a close one.
Need a fucking medic!
Alright, we got it. 36 kills. 16 deaths. This game was a little closer than should have been. It was good. Came back from being behind. And had a nice little win. Alright, well that might be all for me today. Looks like we lost most of our viewers there. Or all of them. I mean, yeah, I guess most people might not be into the gaming of the Battlefield, I don't know. But that's alright. Thanks for everyone who did watch, stuck around. Yeah, if you enjoyed, follow, subscribe for more. Back tomorrow.